Welcome to PokéBiz, and I'm about to show you how to turn these into this. Hey guys, welcome back. And today we're doing a little bit of an experiment. Today we're actually going to put the theory that newer waves of Pokemon product don't hold as much of a pull rate compared to older waves. And what I'll be using is the Darkness Ablaze ETB product wave that we actually recently acquired. Now, I actually bought, sadly, an ETB of Darkness Ablaze right around 120 bucks. I was disappointed when I heard the print run. I didn't think they were going to go through with it, and I wish I would have sold it earlier, but this is just a blessing in disguise. Now I can use this as a statistic for something that we all have in our mind, is that older waves have worse pull rates. I personally think they do. That's my hypothesis. If I had to guess, now each ETB comes with 8 packs, but I believe that the older wave will have 3 hits, around 2 hits, and that I'd say the newer one will have like 1. Like honestly, that's truly what I predict. But again, these prices that you see recently as I go over this whole ETB thing are from tcgplayer.com, as they always are. Right now, Darkness Ablaze is going for around $37.87, and which is again crazy because it was going for around $370 like a few weeks before like this whole reprint came out. And I honestly think they went a little too far because to reduce that much and people not really being that interested. But I digress. It's Pokemon. They're multi-million-dollar company. They know what they're doing, at least more than I do. I'm just a consumer. Now, the Darkness Ablaze chase cards, of course, the Charizard, that is basically the only one you really want to get. Now, there's the secret Rillaboom. Everything else is just really cool. I would love to pull out Butterfree. I just love Butterfree, dude. Just the one scene of Pokemon that hit me the hardest at first when I was a kid was when he released that Butterfree and bye-bye Butterfree, and just the wee, when he's just crying, he's going away the mountain like that. Oh, that just hit me hard. Like hopefully you guys have that episode too that you just have good fond memories about, and you just don't want to like forget. Like it's just so good. But anyway, I digress. There are 8 packs in each ETB, which means that we have kind of 8 data points to kind of go off of. So we can see that out of 8 packs, that the newer wave will either be better or worse. So in this case, I don't think that's a lot. In all honesty, guys, it's not a lot, but it's an expensive experiment to do. Again, the older ETB was 120 for me, and then the newer one was 40 bucks. So I got at Walmart, 160 bucks in total. So it's not really something you can do consistently, but I want to get this out there in case someone else is running their own experiment, and we can kind of like combine our data points together to kind of get more accurate readings. Because at the end of the day, you get closer and closer to the actual accurate like reading of a certain probability, the more data points you have on it. It's kind of like the way math works, and I love it that it works that way. But yeah, again, I predict that the older wave will actually have less hits than the newer one. And there's actually some major differences that you can actually tell on the box of which one is from an older set and which one's from a newer, which could be clutch if you're trying to open some of this stuff up and get some banger cards. All right, guys, let's get pack open. Let's do this. All right, guys, and these are the 2 boxes that we'll be looking at today. Now, the one on the left is the older box, and the one on the right is the newer box. And one dead giveaway to know that it's a newer box, it has like this QR code that is not actually seen on the back of this box. Now, if you look at the front, they're pretty much the same. Now, the older box looks a lot more beaten up. Now, this one's kind of beaten up because it was like the last one on a Walmart shelf and people were like grabbing it and not treating it right. But yeah, I actually found 7 differences, guys, on the back of this box. Let me know in the comments if you can find all 7. This is like a Where's Waldo, but the QR code was the most simplest way for me to actually see it. I'll give you one extra one. The newer one actually says UKCA at the bottom, and there's a lot more different things. You might, if you can pick up all 7 real quickly, you're a genius. But let's move on. We're actually gonna open up the old box first. So this is the older box. Oh, and I'm sad to say, but I paid about 120 bucks for this when it was rising up in price. I thought they weren't gonna do a reprint, and then boom, they come out with an announcement that they're doing a reprint. So yeah, I was kind of sad, a little bit sad, but then also kind of happy because this allowed me the opportunity to do this kind of experiment. Because let's be honest, I'm also very curious of whether or not these newer reprints actually have better pull rates. And oh, this is always so satisfying. Just, oh, there's the booklet. Just the Darkness Ablaze box also looks really good. So let's keep moving on. I also want to see if the contents are like shuffled in differently. Okay, so this is what the content looks like on the inside of the older box. Naturally, you have the booklet. You have the coins, the dice. Now if I take this out, they fall down. We have, that's the sleeves. We have a code, which is mine. We have some energies. And we have the kind of like spacers to put in between. And of course, we have the 8 packs. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, guys. Now these are the packs from the older wave run. Now I'm just checking the back because maybe the design of these packs are also different. I'm gonna see if the newer packs in this actually have the UK CEA on them. So it's just nice to look at it real quick. All right, let's get opening. Now again, the rules of this is that I'm not counting anything unless it's a V card or higher, like a secret and like a secret rare, stuff like that. You know what I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about. At the end of the day, I just have Charizard on the mind. Like this is a Charizard set. This is why it's so collectible. We're gonna go right through. Clink, Skitty, Pansage, Golett, and a rare is Flygon. All right, not starting off with a good one this old set, but who knows? Who knows? It could just be a bad box. You know, there's always that random luck factor. But then again, like I have my suspicions. I definitely have my suspicions that newer reprints don't have as good of reprints because it's probably harder to reprint the new good looking stuff, isn't it? Like in my mind, it would be. So like, wouldn't it be smart to just kind of like get all that stuff out of the way first and just kind of reprint commons so you don't have to put like that real expensive foil on top? And our rare is, okay, we're starting off with this, I think there's a full art scissor. All right. The newer one coming in, oh no, the older one coming in clutch, giving the newer guys some good rounds. Look at that. Okay, we got our first hit. That's one on the board. Now, if I had to guess, I'm gonna get 3 hits from this set. From this older set. But then again, I'm also just excited to see if this is true or not. Like, again, it could be one of those oddball like outliers where I actually do end up getting like a better pull rate out of the newer one, or it could just be that's just the way it is. Again, these are just straight data points, and the fun thing about data points is that they don't lie. Like, I can't go back and be like, well, it could be because of this or that. No, they're just straight data points. So if someone's coming back, they're like, I really want to like compile a bunch of information, they can add these 10 more points to it. Again, or 8 points because there's only 8 packs. That's right. I keep thinking there was like 10 packs in these ETBs. It would be nice if there was 10, but I got spoiled by the celebrations. Moving on. Carnivori, Cape Toughness, Powerful. I'm just going straight through, because I also want to see what's in the newer box. Oh shoot! No, oh well, I'm sorry. Well, I saw the hit. Okay, wait. Honestly, I know I kind of clumsied it up, but I'm actually. This is actually kind of cool because now I can actually compare the full art to just the regular. That's really cool. I'm kind of surprised I got 2 scissors though. Again, my prediction is 3 hits in this. I predict that the newer one will have 2 hits. We'll see if I'm right or not. But again, I do genuinely think the newer one won't be as spicy. Again, the scissor hit was really nice. So like compared to my other videos, like, oh, honestly, these are pretty good hits. But then again, I feel like there's also that prediction that like ETBs and booster boxes have more chances to pull better stuff than singles. Tyranitar, that's actually pretty cool. But in my opinion, I believe that's true as well. You know, they probably don't want their buyers to feel real disappointed in buying kind of an expensive luxury good, to be honest, like even for Pokemon standard, because it comes with all these extra goods, and just not get anything decent. Plus, like, it's a more guaranteed way to protect the packs, you know, less people to mess with them because they're in a sealed package. Like, to me, that's just all good signs that we have a good product to store for a while. Like, it's easy storage, and our rare is, ooh, it's a holo rare. Man, that was so close to being a hit. Ooh. But not good enough, not in my books. You have 2 more chances. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, the reason why I take the cards off the screen, because I know there's sometimes there's a code card in there, and I don't want you guys to kind of like see it beforehand. Like, I know I kind of do see it, but then again, like, sometimes they're wrong. Honestly, they are wrong. But I don't want to get rid of the surprise that could arrive. But no, this one didn't have it. that one was a green code card. That one I wasn't too animate of getting anything good. All right, no peeking. All right, again, we have 2 pull rates. And this is only 8 packs though. So again, these are just 6 for 8 packs. So like, honestly, getting 2 hits out of 8 packs is honestly pretty darn good. It's like 1 out of 4 packs. And right now, I believe like Battle Styles and Chilling Rain statistic is like 1 out of 5 packs to actually get something good. Darn, dude. Oh, gosh. Okay, so my prediction was off. I only got 2 hits out of the 8 packs. But let's move on to the newer box and see what we get there. All right, guys, it's time to open the newer box. I'm curious to see if this one actually has like the insides look a lot different. Like maybe they set it up. But again, this is the one with the QR code. Make sure you look for that. You know, or maybe not. Like, for all we know, I could just get fire hits out of this. Maybe this new wave actually has some good stuff. But am I the only one that feels this way? Like, leave in the comments below if you believe there's other waves that you actually believe have worse pull rates with the newer waves of products they released. Because then, like, I want to look into that. Like, I want to see, is it true? Did a Pokemon state anything? Did, is there a difference in the way the product looks? So we saw with this ETB is that there definitely changes in terms of how the box looks in the back. Now the box itself looks like a genuine like same ETB, like literally nothing wrong. Now the booklet definitely looks a lot newer because you know it hasn't been in the thing for like a year now, but still not a bad looking box. Like I love these Darkness Ablaze boxes. They're just so epic with the dark blue and the red, almost looking orange on this one. All right, the inside. Oh my goodness, look at that. They chromed the bejeebus out of this new box. Now, I don't think that I don't think that all ETBs will look like that, but this is not set up nicely. Even the older box has been out for a while was better taken care of, I think, or at least could withstand stuff in the box. Now, here are the dice. Same thing, nothing too crazy. Yeah, it looks like it's set up just the way the other one was. You have the packs on the left, you have the energies and the kind of like spacers and the sleeves on the right. Yeah, no, you had the packs on the left and all the other stuff on the right. Okay, let's take this stuff out. Count out the packs. Again, I suspect there'll be 8, but it's always good to count on live camera so people don't think I'm sus. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's check the packs, make sure there's nothing different. I don't see much different in the packs, honestly. I was expecting to see like a UK something for a reprint. These feel a little loose, but I don't really think that's, I think it's just a pack thing. All right, guys, and it's time to open up the packs of the newer set. And there's actually one thing I discovered. And now I know I said I wouldn't give away too much of what the 7 differences were, but at least when I opened up the newer pack, I noticed that it didn't come with the booklet. This booklet was from the older ETB, and when I looked into the newer one, I thought maybe I just missed it. They just didn't have one. Now, am I mad about this? Not really. Like, it's not like I kind of just tossed this aside, I'll be honest, but to be honest, like, now that they took it away from me, I kind of want it back. Like, it's just a nice little rule book. I don't know, like, why they took it out. Maybe they think, like, no one cared, so they didn't want it. But, like, it's one of those things that you don't realize you missed until it's gone. But I want my ETBs to have a rule book. Now that I know, now that I've only experienced them with them. All right, guys, we're gonna get straight to the pack opening. But yeah, I guess that's just one bonus of opening up older Darkness Ablaze ETBs is that they come with a rule book. All right. So again, the older wave of Darkness Ablaze had 2 hits. So we'll see if this has 2 hits to compare. Now there's only 8 packs, so again, I think it's gonna have 2 hits, but that'll be a tie. I'm not sure what that is on the data point. It's just another point, I guess, just ties. We just have to add that. And our rare is, oh gosh. It's funny that the reverse was actually more valuable than the rare at the bottom. But let's keep moving on. Let's keep trucking through. Plus, like, I know in some of these, I remember in the Cosmic Eclipse video that I showed you with like Pokeballs and stuff, and those were reprints. Like they actually just recently made those packs, I believe, because they had like the UKCA symbol on it, which makes me believe that it was, you know, recently made. Now I'm kind of confused why. Like I know like people ended up like I bought them, but like why are they like reprinting older sets? Like I'm not saying that like as an investor be like, why are you doing this? You're ruining my financial gain and all this stuff. No, like I'm just curious. Like to me, like wouldn't it be better to kind of focus on the newer sets or making new product with like the newer stuff? Maybe like I understand stuff like the celebration sets where they're trying to celebrate old vintage stuff, but I don't know, it just confuses me a little bit. Like especially Darkness Ablaze, like it was an okay set, but I didn't think it was so popular that the demand was so much in that they had to make a bunch of them. Like right now, the ETB is about $37.80 some cents, which tells me that there's a lot of out there and people aren't really scooping them up. Like they're not really like desperate to have them. So I don't know. I definitely think they might have overprinted it, but we'll see. I just hope that they bring back the booklet. Like that, like still like talking to you guys, I try to change the subject, but that's still on my mind. Like, why did they take it out? But to be honest, guys, this is kind of following the pattern on what I thought it was. I didn't think it was gonna have that great of a pull rate. So watch me eat my words and just pull like absolute fire. But even if I pull a Charizard and just one Charizard, I'm still kind of at a loss for the newer set, just because we had 2 in the older wave. I keep saying set, but you guys know what I mean. Because to me, if you told me that a box had 2 hits and another box had 1 hit, you'd automatically always get the one that says 2 hits, even if like later on you're like, oh wait, the 1 hit there was a Charizard, but that's hindsight 2020. Like I would always get the one with the more hits in them. So I'll have to look at that too. I'll make sure the boxes contain the little logo of the booklet, because then I could like advertise that then. This is a holo rare, so I'm not counting that. Moving on. So how have you guys been? How are you guys feeling about like this market? Because to me, it's been kind of weird. Like I know there was like huge hype about Brilliant Stars, but is this like, has it died down? Like is the vibe that's not really there anymore? Like at least to me, it feels like it's not really there. Like don't get me wrong, it's a real popular set, but it seems like people kind of like looked at Brilliant Stars and they quickly came back to like Evolving Skies. So like even I'm looking back at Evolving Skies. People are looking back at like the Celebrations UPC. I don't know, just feels a vibe. Okay, Eternus V, we have her first hit. Now, if this was a usual opening, we should see 2 hits per ETB, but we're down to our last 2 cards, and what we've seen so far, we got some ground to cover to just tie it up. Now, if these 2 packs end up getting a dub, then they take the cake, and it would honestly surprise me, but we'll see. We'll see how you do, newer set. Ooh, I actually really like this Pokemon. The Dine, something like that. I know I like this Pokemon, I barely pronounce his name, but it's like a kind of like a wannabe Pikachu, but also kind of like a more well designed for like a mouse. At least in my personal opinion. Don't go on me. And a rare is this thing, Gothitella, something like that. All right, one last pack, guys. Again, like even if this gets a hit, it doesn't tie it up. And this is like, I'm not too surprised about this, to be honest. Like, I've always heard rumors that the newer stuff wasn't as great as the older stuff. But then again, we'll find out. We can't count our chickens before they hatch. Let's go. Let's get going. just going right through it. Rose. I know there's a full art Rose. Blast, Sinsteo, Toxel. That's actually beautiful artwork. I would actually like to see that in like holo. And our rare is, oh, and you tied it up at the last second. Okay. Shoot, dude. I don't know how to feel about this. Like, even if I counted the holo hits, how much should I pull for the older one? I think I only pulled one. So would it just be a tie either way? Like, I guess this is the tie, guys. Like, I guess there is no difference in pull rates or hits, at least for these 8 packs that I got, in terms of like hits. And again, like, I still enjoyed the older hits better. Like, I definitely like Scissor more than I like Eternus or Slowbro. I do like Eternus though. Like, actually, like, look at that. That's actually pretty sick. But yeah. All right, I guess these data points just add up to a tie. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Again, put in the comments if you can spot all 7 differences with the 2 boxes. Peace.